Since I've already covered creating UV maps and painting a design on a base shell in a previous lesson, we'll start this lesson with a fully prepared base model. Now the next thing I'm going to do is jump back over to the scenes panel here, and I'm going to add a couple of more layers here to perform our work on. So I'm going to go to Add Item and double click Mesh, and we're just going to call this Curves, and that's going to be the layer I'm going to build the curves on, obviously. And I'll hit N to add actually another new layer, and that's going to be called Mesh Ops. There we go. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is just start adding some procedurals or mesh ops to the mesh ops layer. So I'm going to go ahead and open the mesh operations viewport right there. And the first operation I want to add is going to be called a merge mesh. And the merge mesh operation right there. And it's going to be accessing the curves, which of course means that anything I build on that curve layer will have mesh operations applied to it from the mesh ops layer. A layer right there, okay? So, and the next operation we want to add is going to be a UV transform. So I'm going to just type UV, and right at the very top, UV transform. Now it's going to ask me which is my target mesh. The target mesh is, of course, the shell, and the UV map is going to be the front. Okay, so I think that's all I need right now to get started with this. Now there's just one more thing I want to do here, and if you watch the other video, you probably guessed it, and it's split my viewport. I want to make sure that I'm not zooming in here and zooming into the model of the shoe to look at the result of the procedurals all the time. So the best thing to do is let's just go ahead and split the viewport. And now I've already, if you haven't already done so, make sure that you have an independent center and scale and rotate all turned on. That will free you up to rotate this viewport independently of this viewport.